Hi, I'm Casey Nicholson, and here is this week's edition of NYSSBA News. When you think of Cooperstown, New York, the National Baseball Hall of Fame, the Farmers Museum, and Glimmerglass Lake come to mind. But did you know that there's a kid garden in the quaint village, too? The kid garden sprouted at the Cooperstown Elementary School 8 years ago. Elementary students plant, maintain, and harvest a variety of vegetables.
It's a big buy-in, but it's not hard to gain. Many people are interested in learning how to grow food and to have their children growing up where they can see it being done from seed to plate.
Vegetables from the garden are used in the school cafeteria.
Like kid garden green beans? Yeah. Awesome. Hey.
The produce is also donated to the largest food pantry in northern Otsego County, which serves 700 to 800 people per month.
Partnering with us, sometimes people in the community don't have enough to eat, and when we all work together, we can help that.
School board members are thrilled to see an interest in agriculture germinate in students.
The school board is very supportive of these kinds of collaborations and really encouraging everyone in the K-12 continuum to reach out to the community partners and make them part of the educational process.
Upper class students and Cooperstown community members also help care for the garden.
Well, I think it gives our children the opportunity to enjoy a living classroom and to actually appreciate where our food comes from.
2, 1. Up and away at Mendon High School in the Pittsford Central School District, students launched 3D bobbleheads into space. Then they tracked the flight back to Earth.
So what we're trying to do is give the kids an actual hands-on, tangible product that they create. So through our three-dimensional software program, they create it in 3D space, but then we're able to take that model and actually print it out. So then they have an actual physical model and a piece that they can grab.
The principal's bobblehead was designed and created with a 3D printer. Students are learning 3D programming and gaining hands-on practice printing a variety of items like cell phone cases.
You can kind of put any design in the back phone. You can put New York Yankees, anything you want. And actually the tolerances is how tight the phone fits, so we have to adjust that a lot.
Years of planning by teachers, administrators, and board members are behind this STEM initiative in the classroom.
And our strategic issue right now is to make learning more rigorous, make kids to think more creatively and outside the box, to come up with their own problems sometimes where there's not maybe just one answer or a right answer.
The sky is the limit for future 3D projects. Many people think the information age overshadowed the industrial age and that human labor in manufacturing is largely a thing of the past. In reality, computers have increased the need for human involvement in manufacturing. Computers are simply tools in the hands of the clever, creative people who use them, and there is a growing need for skilled individuals in manufacturing.
Industry used to train people within, but most industrialists don't do that anymore. Those programs have long ago been cut, so they rely on somebody outside to do that for them. These kids will have a leg up on all of those. They'll have a career waiting for them when they leave. They'll probably have a job the next day if they want it. It's that kind of need out there for trained, skilled machine operators.
To better meet training needs, Ulster BOCES recently received financial assistance from the Gene Haas Foundation to purchase several industrial-grade CNCs, those are computerized numerical control machines, for their manufacturing lab, just like those used by companies such as Titan Gilroy or Felco.
The industry saw that there was just a huge need for more kids to get into manufacturing. Our country needs manufacturing to be strong, and without people who work in manufacturing, that's not going to happen.
Access to this kind of hands-on training is rekindling interest in manufacturing careers, and for good reason. The average annual wage of CNC operators is $42,000.
In my last year, I mainly did work on Mastercam, was learning the program and how to do things in there and make 3D objects. It was difficult, but it was really interesting and fun.
Many of the students can either go right to work, but I do have a lot that go on to college for further training, going on for engineering.
The school board expects the program to grow.
We've brought our manufacturing facility up to date, and we're giving our students an opportunity to work with the latest technology in manufacturing. We're hoping that this will bring both our high school students and our adult students into the modern world with some job skills.
I'm Casey Nicholson from NYSSBA News, your source for all the good things happening in New York's public schools.
Brought to you by Sprint.